From humiliated to respected. The journey of those who refuse to be defined by the past. First of all, subscribe to the channel now. Turn on the notification bell and share this video with someone who needs to hear this. Because today, you're going to understand that no one has the right to define you by who you were. From now on, you will turn humiliation into fuel and build the respect you always deserved. If you've ever been humiliated for having nothing, if you've felt the weight of contemptuous looks, if you've had to swallow your pain in silence while the world seemed to laugh at your situation, then this video is for you. I want you to know one thing. What people say about you today does not define who you will be tomorrow. The world has tried to bury countless people under the weight of humiliation, but some of them, instead of giving up, used that pain as fuel to become giants. Now I ask you, will you accept being stepped on, or will you use each humiliation as a step to rise? If you choose to rise, keep watching. I will show you how to turn pain into strength and become a respected, admired, and above all, victorious professional. 1. The pain of humiliation can break you, or it can build you. Being humiliated for having nothing is one of the deepest pains a person can feel. When you realize that people treat you differently just because you have no money. When they laugh at your clothes, your home, your situation. When they stop believing in you as if you were doomed to stay like this forever. J.K. Rowling, before becoming one of the most successful authors in history, was a single mother, unemployed, and living on government support. When she presented Harry Potter to publishers, she was rejected 12 times. Howard Schultz, founder of Starbucks, grew up in the slums and was mocked when he said he wanted to open a global coffee chain. Silvio Santos, one of the biggest entrepreneurs in Brazil, started by selling pens on the streets and faced a lot of prejudice for it. All of them had 1,000 reasons to give up, but they chose to fight. The difference between those who stay humiliated and those who become winners is not in what happened to them, but in what they decided to do with it. You can do the same. The choice is in your hands. 2. The first step. Turn anger into fuel. I want you to think about every time you were humiliated. Do you remember when they laughed at your appearance or your clothes? When they said you would never be anyone? When they treated you like you were invisible, like you had no value? Now turn that pain into fire. Use that anger as fuel to rise and prove them wrong. The best way to silence your critics is not by arguing. It's by winning. Frank Sinatra. From today on, every word of contempt you hear will be a brick in the construction of your empire. 3. The plan to become respected and admired. Now let's get to what really matters. How can you go from humiliation to becoming a respected professional? Here's the path. Become indispensable. The world may ignore you when you have no money, but it will never ignore you when you have value. If you want respect, you need to be great at what you do. Choose an area to specialize in. It can be anything, a skill, a course, a job. Study more than anyone. Read books, take online courses, practice every day. Become so good that no one can ignore you. Steve Martin once said, "Be so good they can't ignore you. Be unshakable in the face of criticism." When you start to grow, the people who once humiliated, you will react in 2 ways. Some will try to get closer because now you have value to them. Others will try to bring you down because they can't stand to see you rise. First they laugh at you, then they criticize you, then they try to stop you. And in the end, they applaud you. Mahatma Gandhi. What should you do? Keep going. Never stop to argue with those who humiliated you. Never try to prove anything to those who didn't believe in you. Keep growing and let your results speak for you. Build your new identity. If you want respect, you need to act like someone who deserves respect. Posture. Hold your head high. Speak with confidence. Look people in the eye. Environment. Stay away from negative people. Surround yourself with those who inspire you. Mindset. Stop thinking like a victim. Start thinking like a winner. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start now and change the ending. From today on, you are no longer the humiliated one. You are a winner under construction. 4. The most powerful revenge is success. If you've been waiting for an epic ending to this story, here it is. One day you will walk into that same place where you were humiliated, but this time as someone respected. The same people who laughed at you will now look at you with admiration. The same people who doubted you will now say they always knew you would make it. And when that day comes, you will smile. Not because you need their validation, but because you will know that you won the greatest battle of all. The battle against the destiny they tried to impose on you. Success is the best revenge. Kanye West. So I ask you, are you ready to change your story?